Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be starting a new game on the channel. This is Tactical Breach Wizards. I recently played a demo of it on the channel, which was really good, and thought I would play the full game, which is out today, 22nd of August. It's a, it's kind of similar to like an XCOM-like, I suppose. You know, we're magic users, but also kind of like SWAT team style, breaching and clearing rooms. A little bit like Into the Breach, in that each room is kind of its own puzzle that we have to solve using our abilities. And it's really good fun. Now, I can continue from where I got to last time. If I have a quick look at Mission Select, you can see I did the first two missions, but it was probably a month or two ago I played it, and I feel like I might start from the beginning again, just because, one, people may not have seen my video on the demo, but want to follow the full game, so I don't want for them to miss out on any story beats or anything, but also for myself, just to remind myself of how it plays. So let's go back to main menu, and we're just going to do start new game, I think. That's fine. We'll go to default difficulty. The Geodaza Strait, a few years ago. WizTech, this is Mage Actual. We're in position, suppression hex is online.
Trauma control, charms up. Breach glyphs are hot.
Alright, Zan, what's Foresight telling you?
I'm seeing 3 Sprig acolytes, softwood silenced Mac-10s.
Want me to leave you one?
Yeah, if you're losing a touch, sure, I'll pick up the slack.
Alright, let's go. Here we go, so breach and clear the room. Our kind of supervisor is very good, she does a lot of the clearing for us. Left you an easy one, Zan.
Wow, patronizing.
So, select your 3-bolt burst ability, then issue order on the enemy to shoot them. So, 3-bolt burst, select, issue order. Out the window! So for anyone who doesn't know, this is the 3rd game in the so-called defenestration trilogy, i.e. knocking people out of windows, by Tom Francis here. You can see at the top, he's the sole programmer, writer, everything for the game as far as I know. And the 2 previous games were Gunpoint, which I did play, and Heat Signature, which I didn't really get on with as much, although, you know, a lot of people like it very much. I think this is definitely the most ambitious game that he's done, each with the theme sort of throwing people out windows as quickly as you can. Used to be a writer in the UK for PC Gamer back in the day. I think it was it's over 10 years ago now he left to start game development. But yeah, let's carry on. Move over here, right? Find your use laptop ability on the left to use it. Okay. Oh, I need to get that out of the way. Done. Let's move to the next room.
What are we doing here, Liv? They've got us raiding a druid mafia smuggling ship. How is this a military op?
You know I don't ask those kinds of questions, Zan, and you know I sleep better than you. So we get to choose our responses. I'm going to tend to use the humorous ones where I can, but I guess we've got some sort of story stuff going on here, so we'll run through it all.
You don't care who we're extracting?
Young adult male? What do you want, his dating profile? You could ask him if he likes long walks on the beach after we stop the shrub mob flaying him with a barrel cactus.
You're good with using force in Medillan waters?
Go in quick and clean like I taught you and they'll never know who hit him.
Oh, I feel like that didn't address the substance of my question, but I guess it's not the time. I guess we're not finding out in the corridor.
Right, so what's behind door number 2?
I see 4 hostiles, more sprigs and an elder shrub lord. You good for 3?
I'm good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful. Boom, here we go.
That was only 2.
I'm letting you blossom. Okay, so game wants us to... So everything in the tutorial is kind of prescribed, but it won't be long before we're kind of, you know, doing things at our own speed. Shoot the enemy you can't take cover from. Okay, 3 short bursts. Out the window! Use the take cover ability or you'll be shot. Sounds like a good idea. Perfect. End turn to confirm commit everything you've done and proceed. So we'll get into what sort of committing to a turn means, but basically we'll get the ability to kind of rewind time for a second or two, which is enough to kind of undo some bad decisions we might make. I think I'll use the laptop first as I'm right here. And now, let's do this. If we look at this, it does explain why we're throwing people back. We do 1 damage and also some knockback. If they... Oh, here we go. So, pushback. If they hit a wall, remaining knockback is taken as damage. So, although he's got 2 health and we do 1 damage, this is telling us, with a little preview at the top, that this is enough to kill him with a little pushback into the wall. Get it done. Rune number 3. Alright, what's next?
2 sprigs and a great oak in a ghillie suit.
Great Oak is wearing a ghillie suit?
It is, yeah.
Isn't it already a tree?
Maybe they want to be mistaken for a sniper.
Let's go in there and kill it.
Breach!
Oh, there we go. So it's got someone helping out with the code, John Winder there. Move to the laptop. Will do. So this is going to teach us the time rewindy stuff, I think. Use laptop ability. Then we're going to shoot this guy. It's telling us we're in action phase. Your team moves and shoots. You can freely rewind. This guide is only shown on this level. Drink in that sweet tutorialization while you can. 4C phase. Enemies attack. If none have valid plans, we skip this phase. You can't take further actions, but you can still rewind. Enemy turn. Enemies move and make new plans. They do not attack yet. You can no longer rewind. So we're going to end turn, and then we're going to see what happens. Sure, yep. Attack the Shrub Lord, yeah. So we'll do it from here. This is what it wants us to do. Pushed him back. Only did 1 damage.
Can't take him. Can you dodge this?
You're the one with foresight, you tell me! So you use the 4C button to find out whether Liv can dodge this shot. So if I use an action to 4C, we can see that Liv will get shot out the window, which isn't ideal. You can always rewind all the way back to the start of your turn. Try it now. So we're going to hit rewind. So this is where we came in. So what can we do differently? Maybe do I go back further? Alright, go back further. Yeah, so we haven't taken any actions yet. Move close enough to the Shrub Lord that he targets you instead. So enemies will tend to target the nearest enemy, i.e. us. So if I move here, suddenly we're the target.
Alright, I'll take the hit. But you owe me a mending vial after this.
Foresee the outcome. Okay, so we're going to do that again. So it takes some damage, he pushes us, but Liv shoots him, and everything's fine. Perfect. End turn to commit everything you've done and proceed. I'm actually going to... Can I rewind again? What if I go here? So I won't take the extra damage then, will I think. He'll still shoot me. We'll 4C. Oh no, I get shot out of the boat and die. Okay, let's try that again. What if I just go here? Okay, I'm getting targeted. Take the hit, mending vial, blah blah blah. 4C what happens. I get up there anyway. Yeah, I'm going to rewind again. I'm sure I can do this without taking additional damage. Take hit. 4C. Okay, pushback. Only 1 damage taken. Shrub dead. That seems good to me. So we'll commit that as the thing that we do. So yeah, it's just a nice sort of lore-friendly way of sort of undoing your turn. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, room completed, on to the next. Alright, Intel said this is where they're holding the asset. You see him?
Yeah, they got him bound and gagged. I don't like this.
I bet he's not a fan either. Wanna actually extract him, or should we sit around wringing our hands about it for another 5 years?
Sorry if I wasted 2 seconds for seeing 80 different ways this hostage extraction could end with one or all of us dead.
Well, if any of your melodramatic fantasies come true, you know your orders. The asset is the priority. If you have to blink him out of here yourself, you do it.
Liv, did you just admit you could fail? You okay?
I'm just indulging your insecurities, Zan. Stop clutching your crystals. You gonna breach this year? Oh wow. What the hell? You only have time to deal with 1 threat. Try saving Liv and see if they shoot the hostage. Try saving the hostage and see if Liv can save it. Okay, so we'll do this first. We'll try and save Liv. So what we do is we move here. We'll do a 3-bolt burst to shoot this guy out the window. And then we'll foresee what happens. Dead hostage.
No!
I can't see shit. Tell me you saved the asset. Okay, so we're gonna have to rewind this. Come all the way back. So I can shoot this guy instead. That'll be enough to take him down. And then... yeah, maybe I have to move before I can foresee. Okay, let's see what happens.
Shit, I can't save them both. I think this is the only call.
Hostage must survive, so I think we're gonna have to accept that outcome. Move next to the hostage and blink out to extract him. Sounds good to me.
Veska to WizTac, requesting immediate blink out. I have the asset. Something like Kennedy.
Move next to the hostage and use... Oh, blink... Oh, I've got the ability there. There we go. There we go, that was the intro. So you saw on the mission select screen, well, first of all, there's a lot of missions, but I'd only done the first 2 in the demo episode. Rushwater PD, the DSR. Nowish. So that was 17, was that 17 years ago, something like that?
Oh, so let me get this straight. A notorious Druid Mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor. And the first person on the scene just happens to be the meddling witch every cop loves to hate. Jen Kellen, P.I.
What should we make her? Let's make her Northern Irish. That's me. Did you have a question?
Why, what is it going to take to stop you inserting yourself into every missing persons case we investigate?
I mean, yeah, you could try finding the people.
Well, I'm sorry if solid police work sometimes takes a little longer than your witch's tricks, but we have procedures for a reason.
Doesn't seem like every case gets the same procedures, though, does it?
Well, we're not getting into the Siegler case again, Kellen. We've said it all before.
We really have.
Alright, so you hear a shot, you burst in with these breaching glyphs, and you find Wexler already dead. Describe the shooter.
White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed except for the surgical gloves.
And a gun.
No, she'd put the gun down.
And you went for it, even with all your spells and trinkets.
I try not to throw lightning at unarmed strangers.
And what happened?
She got there first. I'm dead now.
Kellen.
Ugh, I got to it first. She seemed to reevaluate her situation at that point. She ran. And then you guys show up with the effing traffic warlock.
And what's your problem with Sergeant Clark?
I can get rid of that. He made me nail even though I'd already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves. He tracked mud all over the scene and he put a 2-week stasis curse on my car. It's gonna cost me more to get that disenchanted than I got paid for this whole job.
Lucky for you, we've backed up, and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this.
Prosecute me?
But next time you call us, stay put, stay out, and leave your wand at home.
Did you get her?
We have someone matching that description in custody, yes.
Can I talk to her?
Can you talk to the prime suspect in a murder investigation? No, Kellen, you can't. You're a PI, a provisional PI. Get out of here.
Ugh, can you unhex my car, please? I'm not insured for temporal curses.
You'll have to take that up with Craft and Arcana Control.
Fine. You're welcome, by the way.
Unbelievable.
Hey, did you know your station's on fire?
What?
You're too late to stop me.
I don't know who you are.
Oh. You're not Zan Veska, Navy Seer?
No, my name's Jen.
Is Zan here?
I don't think so. I haven't seen him in years.
Ah. Well,
Prepare to burn!
Oh no, tanks. Okay, so we've got some slightly different abilities here as Jen. It says defenestrate the pyromancer. Defenestrate, verb. 1, throw out of a window. There we go. So we have a static blast ability. This doesn't do damage, but it does push enemies 2 squares. Yeah. Pushes this unit this many squares. If they hit a wall, remaining not... Yeah, okay. Can I do it from this? I presume I can do it from here, right? It's not a melee ability. Yeah, here we go. Less lethal pyromancer. Okay, so... Bloom. Had a lot of health points, but he's out of the window now. Commit. Okay. Zone 1 clear. Efficient. Clean. 44 seconds. I could have done it quicker, I suppose, but I was kind of explaining things. Zan, I was just talking about you.
Jen, what are you doing here?
Solving a murder. How about you?
Being arrested for, remind me? It's a list at this point. They think I'm part of the team raiding this station.
I serve with Zan, guys. I'll vouch for him.
No one cares. You remember what it means if I give the signal, right? 1 second on...
1 second on the clock. I remember.
That's enough. On your knees. Now!
Okay, so clearly with... oh, we have this chain bolt ability, so... chain a bolt through multiple targets, knocking each in a different direction. It's 2 knockback. So we can target that one and then target that one, and it will hit both out of the window. So we... do I kind of... do like that, and then we kind of plot it to the next target like that. Blam. That's how that works.
Oh, thanks. Sorry it came to that.
One of those guys had it... kind of had it coming.
And the others?
Didn't know him, but they'll be fine. I cast slow full wards on the windows. So do we get the laptop? Feels like we might do. Oh, it opens the door, so yeah, we'll do that. Right, we done? We done.
So, how you been?
Terrible, thanks. How about you? What have you been up to?
The team casting his way through the station right now is led by my former CO, Liv Kennedy. She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that.
Do you get medical with that?
No, it's becoming an issue.
Listen, these guys didn't like me much before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues, so we should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here for 25 to life. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna see when we open this?
1 cop, body armor, nightstick.
Enforcer. They're tough. I suggest we try and put them through a window.
You can't throw all of life's problems through windows, Jen.
I do want to try throwing this problem through this window, though.
Yeah, well, it actually might be the right call here. I'll have to come at him from the side to set you up. Take it when you have the shot. Ready?
Breach. Okie dokie, so we basically need to nudge him there with Zan. How am I going to do that? Oh, redeploy. Yeah, we want Zan coming in this angle. So breach here. Right, now, 3-shot burst will try there. No damage, he's got the shield, but with Jen now, we're going to come here, and then we're going to smashy. And then move to laptop, I suppose. Seems pretty good to me. Alright, so what does your former CO have against the Rushwater PD?
I don't know.
What's her overall objective?
I don't know.
Who's she working for?
Reactor.
Great. And what's their objective?
I don't know.
Who was the fire guy I ran into earlier? He asked after you, by the way.
Oh, really? Oh, that's nice. No, I don't know who that is.
Right, maybe we'll stick to Liv. And how long have you been on this investigation?
3 months.
Zan.
I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries before.
You need someone with investigative skills. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talent.
Hey, I'm hired if you're interested.
What does it pay?
Nothing, I'm broke.
Well, that's actually very competitive with what I'm earning right now. I'll take a look at your files.
Files, yeah, right.
Zan.
I'll make some.
Never mind. What's up next?
Another enforcer and bad news. No windows.
Yeah, we could just shun him around until he gets so frustrated he just goes home.
I like it as a mental image, but I'm not convinced it's strategically watertight. Don't worry, I got this. I can set up a shot that'll knock him flat if he comes my way.
What do I do?
Spectate?
Dale. Bridge?
Breach!
Set a trap for the enforcer. So, with Zan, we have predictive bolt. Aim a powerful trap for an enemy to walk into. Aim in a direction with no enemy ahead to prepare a shot in the future. You'll fire at the first enemy to cross that line. You can't aim where an enemy already is, because that's not really predictive. 4 damage. Overwatch. Fires when a hostile enters the orange striped area. Can trigger on your turn or the enemy's turn. So, we can see on the floor, it's kind of indicating this guy is going to come in and try and fight Zan when he's in this location. So that seems fine. We'll put predictive bolt on. Do I just do that? Yeah, okay, great. Click 4C to see if this works out. Okay, let's see what happens. Blam. Seems okay. Let's commit that action. Oh, we got another one.
Heads up! Reinforcements!
Chad, we should put a ward on that door. Knock out all enemies, 1 left. Seal all reinforcement doors, 1 left. So, yeah, so with Zan, we want to make sure the police officer comes for him. So I'm thinking, what if he comes here? We'll do predictive bolt down this way. And with Jen... I move her here, she won't get targeted. We'll foresee. We'll see how that plays out. If we're expecting it. Pretty much. I expect we're going to see another reinforcement come through, because I didn't get to the door in time. Or maybe not. Can Zan get there? Zan can get there. It's a free action to seal a door. Seal door. There we go. Sweet. Now do we, I just wonder if there's not like a laptop or anything here. It just says done. Okay, we're done. What's the plan this time?
I don't know. Improvise.
Inspiring. Okay, so let's have a little think about this. So what do we have? We have a sharpshooter. Instantly shoots the first... So you can see... I don't know if I can... don't think I can rotate the map or anything. You can kind of see the orange chevrons there, which indicate he's set up an overwatch. So he'll shoot the first thing that comes into his area. We've got the shield guys, we've seen them, and we've got an ordinary sort of cop there we've seen multiple times. Okay, so... What have I got? I'm thinking I could static blast off these two. It would kill him, it would knock him out. Wouldn't do much about him. Let's see how it goes. Okay, Jen's being targeted now, so I probably want to move. Is her chain thing, does it have to be in a straight line? I'm not sure. I'm just getting her into cover. Chain bolt. Okay, so I can do it to him. And then him. I'm going to take cover, so this guy can't shoot me. Let's go to Zan now. So let's say... breach. Now this guy, I don't know what his range is. think it's suggesting if I come here, he's not going to reach me in time. So why don't we 3-shot burst this guy? I can't force... No one is planning to do anything else this turn. Okay, so that's okay. He's there. Bring Zan... I mean, I don't... Because he's got the shield, I don't know if I'd be able to knock him out. Well, we can see, can't we? I mean, so I'll set up the... Oh no, because I can't, because he's already there. What happened? Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Rewind. So if I bring Zan here, we'll do predictive bolt up there. Looks like he's running in, so with Jen, I'll just run her in and we'll use that top. Looks good to me. Alright, this is it.
The way up?
It's on the way to the way out.
Wait, you haven't been leading us out of here this whole time? You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going.
I've been leading us to the one little thing I need to do before we can leave.
You know we're in a police station where both of us are resisting arrest while it's simultaneously being raided by a team of Black Ops wizards, one of whom can transcend time?
I'll be honest, I did forget 30 to 40% of that, but we're here now.
So where are we headed?
This office leads to the holding cells. There's someone there I need to talk to.
You working a case now?
Look, I've been calling myself a PI for a year now, and I've had a grand total of 3 cases in the last 2 months. And 2 of them couldn't pay. Jiren Wexler was the last one on my docket, maybe ever. And today I found him 10 seconds after he was shot in the head. By a doctor. Continue ranting, vaguely aware that you might be oversharing, but unable to rein it in at this point. I'm too late to save him, and I'm too late to get paid. But I've got one last chance to find out why he died, before what we just did makes me a fugitive or a prisoner. If I don't take it, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Jen. For a second I forgot what it cost you to save me back there. I won't forget again. I mean, I already did.
Inside of an hour.
Yeah, so my track record isn't great so far, but I'll try. Whatever you need, I've got your back.
Thanks. What are we about to walk into?
A mess. You ready?
No, but that's not gonna change.
Breach?
Actually, we should probably think about where to breach. Okay, so we've got a little plan to do here. Okay, well, we got some windows this time, which is nice. Is there a reinforcement door? I think this is a reinforcement door, so we might want to get to that laptop. No, sorry, the laptop will open up the next area. What do we want to do? Well... just thinking about the chain bolt. I mean, obviously, I can send him. Oh, but then that might take out. No, it probably wouldn't. It would do 1 damage to each of them. Look at Zan. Jen can knock him out the window and kind of take cover, so that's probably okay. So let's... Why can't I move her? Move. Why can't I? Nothing's happening. If I do breach here, I'm pretty sure she's going to go through that door, which I don't really want. Why can't I come here? going to pause and see if I can do this. I'm done. There's a button that says redeploy. Should have done that. Okay, so Jen, come in here. Breach here. There you go. Right, so I'm going to come, I think, here. And then she can just shunt this guy out the window. I don't think there's any point doing static blast, because I can't get that to ping off anyone else. That's that. Now Zan. I guess we'll... Oh. Okay, so what do I want to do? I mean, probably... At least if I'm here... So I'm like... stand in front of the window. If I do 3-shot burst, say this guy. Oh, I can do a predictive blast still. I think I'm going to take cover. I think that looks okay. Boom. So Jen can actually get rid of both these guys now. So it's Zan. Why don't I move him here? Just take out this guy. Get Jen here. So we come here. Covered. I'm going to put the chain bot on, so we're knocking him out. Knocking him out. Still getting reinforcements, but we're just going to have to get up there, I think. What's that? Can he... Well, let's just use the laptop for now. Can't see anyone. So let's put a predictive burst on, just in case anyone sort of walks across to take a shot at us. Could I... Oh, I don't have any mana for the that ability. She can static blast this guy. I might... Gonna get shot. Do I want to rewind? So I thought she'd actually be able to take cover there. Let's rewind a little bit before that. For her movement. If she moves here, does that change things at all? So because this is technically cover, that might work better. So let's try this. Then we can take cover, and now we can't be targeted. This guy, I don't know what he'll do. Ugh, okay, so can Zan get to the door? Probably, as long as we get rid of this guy. So let's take him down. Quite good enough, is it? She can take cover, though. Struggling a little bit to... Oh no, the cover won't work if we do that. That's rubbish. But I need him in a better position, so with Jen, I'm just gonna take cover. Oh, he can still see us this time. I'm just going to accept that. So I need to get Zan here. Seal this goddamn door. You do that. Let's get him out the window. And I think we're done. Might have been better. There might have been an easier or better way to do that. In fact, I'm certain there would have been better. You know, we're learning the game still. Rushwater PD holding cells. Hi, me again. Don't know if you heard, this station is currently being raided by a Spec Ops team.
One of whom can transcend time.
Right, and much of it is on fire. If you can tell me why you shot Wexler, I can get you out of here before even more of it is on fire. How? Well, obviously I'll go through the appropriate legal channels, but with the right lawyer, it could be in under 6 months. And if I don't satisfy your curiosity, you'll leave me here to die. Classy. Fine, if you don't tell me, we'll still save you, but our hearts won't be in it. The quality of the rescue may suffer. The hell just happened?
I think you just met Liv Kennedy.
I didn't love it. Yeah, so everyone who was thrown out of windows, nobody died. even the druid, fire druid. Avoid any long-term consequences. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Okay, I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who is Banks, and why did the best Spec Ops team on the planet just assault a police station to abduct her?
Dessa Banks, I got a glimpse at her police file. They have her pegged as a mob dog for the Druid Mafia. When I found her, she just shot a patient in the head with a 45. If she's not mob, she definitely missed a pivotal day in med school.
So why would Liv Kennedy want her? Was she an especially good doctor?
I guess it's possible she's a great doctor, and shooting her patient in the head before surgery was just a kind of power move. Your turn. Who is Liv Kennedy?
She was my commander in the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer. She can move on a different time scale to the rest of us. You're dead before you know she's coming for you.
Yeah, got a taste of that.
I served with her for 5 years on some nightmare cluster Fs, and I think Liv may be the most dangerous single combatant on the planet. Everyone who saw her at work said it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. Well, now she's not. Now she works for Reactor.
What's the story with you and Lev?
We ran an extraction on a Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. She got snared just as they were about to execute the hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. For years I thought I'd got her killed. Then 6 months ago she resurfaces, pulling brutal heists for a PMC. I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. If there's some way I can talk her down from this, I have to try.
Reactor private military, right? How's hiring them this time?
Private, but huge. The 9th strongest military in the world, last I heard. If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have said they're the DSR military by another name. But if they're sending Liv Kennedy to kill cops on DSR soil, something massive has changed and I have no idea why. If she's gone off book, all we're looking at is a god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda.
And if not?
If today was a reactor authorized op, this could light the fuse for World War V. The whole geopolitical landscape of the Southern Hemisphere is going to lurch in ways I can't even predict. And I'm a seer.
Okay, we do need to make some files.
I have a map.
We can work with that. Spend each character's perk points. Nice. So, we don't have one for Zan yet. He's still level 0, but we do have one for Jan Kellen here. So, is this what we select? 1 perk point to spend. So, we can add... Okay, yeah, I see. So we can add +2 knockback if used at point blank range. So potentially 4, right? It's quite good. Or chain bolt, we could add an extra target. Or a strong finish means +2 knockback to final target. Might be more situational, that one, but... I feel like having the ability to select a third target is probably pretty good. So let's do that. Okay, so let's have a look. Missions. Outfits. So, yeah, you can earn what's called confidence. Basically, confidence to... It says you already own these outfits, but it takes confidence to pull them off. There are confidence goals on the level. I don't think we've seen any yet, but I'm guessing they're like sort of bonus objectives to earn this currency, in-game currency, and we can choose some outfits to wear. Quite like that one. Hedge Wizard. Yeah, cool. But I think we move on at this time. A lovely condo, 48 minutes away. This is your safe house? It's cute.
Well, it's my ma's place. She's at bingo.
Alright, well, here's what we need. Your map, a printer, some thumbtacks, and like 40 meters of red string.
She actually might be the only person I know who has that combination of items lying around.
I like her already. Let's get to it. Okay, so
how does this work? You drag string between us to prove we're friends?
how do I do this? Oh, I see. We take the label and we attach it to Zan. There we go. 2 connections to make. Served under... Oh, wait, maybe we can look at the details. Let's look at details. Here we have Jen Kellen, freelance storm witch. Likes, complicated cases, good filing systems, skulls of every kind. My cat Daryl, brackets, not mutual. Dislikes Steve Clark, traffic warlock, the Rushwater police and loose ends. Hobbies, scrying, crying, interrogating Daryl when he does a crime. Blah, I hate writing bios. I'm a storm witch, a private investigator and legal guardian to one emotionally distant cat. For the last 3 years, I've been finding missing people the cops couldn't or wouldn't. Oh, couldn't or wouldn't. But it doesn't pay well, and work is drying up in... Oh shit, these notes are smaller than I realised. Zan's thing sounds serious, and I think I can help, so off I go. Look at details on Zan Besker. Likes, naval history, Mars spiced apricots, friends succeeding, assault staves. Dislikes, memory tests, decisions, dairy, being asked about his dislikes. Hobbies, providing emotional support, providing fire support. Backgammon. Zach is an extremely old retired special he's added the note, what the hell, Jen, on the extremely old comment. Retired special forces operative who can see the future. Actually, he can only see 1 second into the future, but in a breach and clear operation, that's a big deal. Zan used to serve under Liv Kennedy in the DSR Navy until she was lost in action. Now that she's back with a violent unknown agenda, Zan worries he might be the only one who knows how dangerous she is, or how to counteract her power. He's probably overblowing it, though. Okay, I guess this is hints for the connections, but we know that he served under Liv, so we'll just add that there. Let's look at her details. So this is Liv Kennedy. Likes, acting quickly, acting decisively, acting like a prick. Dislikes, weakness, slowness, Stourness, which is a town in Norland. Hobbies, dodgeball, don't play her at this. Bloody knuckles, don't play her at this. 100-meter sprint, don't race her at this. Liv was the DSR Navy star covert operative. She's able to move on a different timescale to the rest of us, rendering her actions effectively instantaneous. It's absolute bullshit. She vanished on her last official op with Zan and disappeared for 2 years. Now she's back with a team of Special Forces wizards, cutting a bloody path through the powder keg of southeastern geopolitics like a bull in a house of cards. Alright, well she led the strike on Rushwater PD. Survived a brutal strike. Unread, what's this? A team of Special Forces wizards led by Liv Kennedy breached the Rushwater Police Department, killing 14 and busting out a prisoner, Dessa Banks. Zan arrived hot on their tail, arguably too hot. The cops assumed he was part of it. I heroically rescued him. Too much, Jen. And we got out alive, but we're not popular in the DSR right now. Okay, so we can drag some more things here. So abducted Dessa Banks, and we'll read her file. I walked in on Banks right after she shot the mobster I was tracking, Jiren Wexler. According to a file, she used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General, but dropped off the grid a year ago and is now a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. Now Liv Kennedy has abducted her at massive risk, and we're all left panicking about what she knows about Banks that we don't. And then we got Reactor, the paramilitary outfit. One of the biggest and by far the most effective private military outfit in the world. For years, Reactor has done the DSR's dirty work, but now that they've hit a police station on Rushwater soil, they've bitten the hand that feeds them and swallowed it whole. All bets are off. So I guess reactor employs Liv Kennedy.
Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange it or go over the details, though.
No, we already did that, so that's cool. Move on. Okay, so we have no idea why Liv took Banks.
At this point, I'd settle for where she took Banks.
Oh, I can answer that.
Seriously?
Give me 6 nude bombs and a vial of her blood, and I can scry her location to within 3 meters.
Okay, nude bone sounds doable.
Yeah, I've got an arrangement with the pet shop downtown.
But how do we get hold of her blood?
The cops would have taken it when they booked her. Part of a standard DNA log. It'll be at the evidence lockup in Stonecliff.
And is that guarded?
Heavily, but I know a guy there who owes me. I helped him find his skink late last June. As long as they haven't heard about the clusterfuck at Rushwater yet, I bet I can just ask him. Stonecliff evidence lockup, where Jen knows a guy.
Jen, I think they heard about the Rushwater thing.
Now they get a fish on. Confidence goals. Here we go. These are optional extra goals that boost a wizard's confidence. As in life, confidence is only needed to wear more daring outfits. Try for them, but don't stress it. You can always come back to get them later, with any new perks you've unlocked. They vary each level. Mouse over them to find out what they are this time. Okay, so this is So this is the confidence goal for Zan. Finish with all team members at full health. And for Jen, we have defenestrate 2 hostiles with a gale grenade. It's a new ability. Let's hover over that a sec. Knocks back all adjacent targets, 1 use per battle. So I assume that's per room, because I imagine there's going to be other rooms to do here. Okay. Any new abilities for Zan? Doesn't look like it. So if she was to throw this grenade there, would it push them both out of windows? Or would it only do a straight line? Would it move them diagonally? Because if it would move him diagonally, it wouldn't work. It would work on him potentially. Okay. But, and I hate to end on a cliffhanger, I think that's where we'll leave it for now. I'd like to get this one out this evening. As I said, it is release day for the game, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to go off and do that now, but we'll be back tomorrow to carry on with this mission. And this is literally as far as I've played the game in the demo, so I don't know anything beyond what's happening here. But thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this first episode of Tactical Breach Wizards. If you have, if you could hit that thumbs up button, that's always very much appreciated. Be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the game so far. The writing, I think it's funny. It may not be for all people. It might be quite a British sense of humour. Let me know your thoughts. The characters, the graphics, the tactical stuff we've seen so far. Very interested to hear your opinions. And if you're watching this and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, it would be amazing if you could do so. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.